What's going on, guys? Shane here with Praise Outdoors and Cervicide Field Staff. I'm actually repping a Cervicide sweatshirt right now. Go check them guys out. They're awesome. They'll be down in the description below. But anyways, I was looking for something to post for the upcoming spring turkey season up here in PA. We'll be getting close here very shortly. Really looking forward to it. So I was looking back. Unfortunately, I didn't get my spring gobbler from last season on video, so I was looking for older clips. Not necessarily kill videos, but just clips that were kind of cool, like cool encounters. So I'll just tell you right off the bat, I did not actually kill this turkey, but it was a constant back and forth like battle between me and him. I ended up calling him in, 2 or 3 times, pretty close. It was just, as you see, it was later on in the season. It was like the last week of May or so. So up here in PA, you're allowed to have 2 spring turkey tags, and I already filled my one. I was trying to get a second one. So yeah, it was later in the season. It was really thick. I didn't really like my position a whole lot, as you guys will see. I was up on the side of a pretty steep kind of hill, and there was a creek bottom down below me that he just kept strutting back and forth on. He just did not want to come up over that hill. But you guys will see all that. You'll see some of my calling. I was doing a lot of improv stuff. I mean, I was trying to scratch, sound like a turkey. I was trying to gobble with my diaphragm call in my mouth, which I'm getting better at. I actually was kind of surprised at how it sounded. So even though I didn't kill this turkey, it was still an awesome experience, and it was, this would be a little bit longer of a video. I didn't really cut anything out. I sped some of the clips up faster, so it wasn't super long. But this video is about a half hour, so I want to keep everything in so you guys would see kind of how I go about trying to kill these spring gobblers up here in Pennsylvania. So I'll catch you guys at the end of the video with kind of some, I call it like reviewing the tape, and I kind of go through and see what I could have did differently to maybe harvest this turkey. So hopefully you guys enjoyed, hopefully you learned something. Knew it. Hey guys, real quick, Shane Score here. I finally struck one up. It's going on 7 o'clock already, and I finally heard one. So we're gonna see what I can do. I'm already set up, and we're gonna see what happens. I'll let you guys know what's going on. Sounds like he's down over the hill. He's fired up, dude. He's fired up. just don't know if he's gonna come up here. Kind of in a bad spot. All right, guys, so thanks for sticking around for the whole entire video. So now I'm just going to go through, maybe a tip or two that I think that I could have done a little bit better to harvest this turkey. So, like I said, I didn't like my position on the hillside. So what I could have done and what I wish I would have done was got on the same elevation as that turkey. Sometimes, I've called turkeys up hills before. You'll hear guys sometimes say that they won't come up a hill or they won't come down a hill. I've done both of them. So I was optimistic on him coming up that hill, but it was just so thick, and you got to put your mind inside that turkey. You got to pretend that you're that turkey. Would you really come up through all that thick stuff on that steep hill when you got a nice crick bottom that you're just strutting back and forth? So going back, I wish I would have been down on his elevation, down at that crick bottom. I really think I would have had a way better chance of killing that turkey if I'd have been on the same elevation, because he would have just moseyed over. And I mean, as you saw, he did get probably within 50 yards or so. I just could not lay eyes on him because of how thick it was and how steep the gradient was. So yeah, that's one thing that I wish I would have done differently, and I think I would have been, I at least would have had a way better chance of killing him if I was on the same elevation as him. And another thing I wish I wouldn't have done as much as, I wish I wouldn't have called as much. I was trying to fire him up with some sporadic calling here and there, but he was already fired up. There was no need to fire him up any more than already was. So I wish I would have gave him the silent treatment for a little bit more. You saw like my clips, like I think the longest I waited in silence was about 4 minutes. I wish I would have waited, 10 minutes and not called or anything. I think I could have been able to pull him up the hill maybe if I would have been able to do that. But like I said, it's iffy. My number one thing for this whole video, guys, is I wish I would have been on the same elevation as him. If you can get on the same elevation of a turkey, that ups your chances greatly, because like I said, you got to be in that turkey's mind. Like, would you climb up, a really steep gradient that's really thick and everything to get to that hen? Most of the time, no. You'll get certain situations where that will work, but I will just, as a general rule, try to get on the same elevation of those gobblers, and you're going to have a way better chance of harvesting that bird. So hopefully you guys enjoyed the video. As I said, I'm getting ready for spring gobbler up here in PA, so hopefully it's a good season. There's a lot of birds around, so it should be a pretty good season. I'm hoping to fill both my tags. I've been steady on getting my one tag filled, but it's been rough trying to get my second tag filled. So hopefully it's a good season, guys. Good luck out there, and see you in the next one.